Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And we're off and running from Landover. Devon Achan to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard. Before he's hauled down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Jackson looking to throw right away. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an applause, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. He stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this 3rd down. Lamar off the play fake. Pulled in by his back. Scatterboo. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And the Giants will have a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They've got a man in motion. 1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Play action now with Jackson. Headed out right. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Going right side, Mixon with it. And he Picks up about 6 on the play. Stopped though right near the marker. Didn't get it. Third down. Offense up to the line fast. Third down, Mixon gets it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, Brock, pounding it forwards and an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know, successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Now Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie out of UCLA in on the stop.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. His buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down, Giants.
Yo.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Lamar Jackson sacked.
No, we team.
It's 2nd down.
Hey, middle.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He's got it. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They go play fake with Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. It could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. 4th down, here's Jackson. Throw caught by his running back. And they stop him. No touchdown, no first down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get set. Up.
First carry here for Ashton Genty. He cuts it to the right sideline. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's finally hauled down at the 43. They rip up a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
Now, so much for seeing a safety, Brock. Things have totally changed now on 1st and 10 across midfield. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Roquan Smith in on the tackles. A gain of 5 brings
We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They've got 2nd and 5. Play action now with Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for A.J. Brown there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Now on 4th down, A.J. Cole headed out to handle the punt. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he drives this one skyward, hoping to drop it near the goal line. And great special teams execution on that punt. It's inside the 10, reaches the 8. New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss. We're working a couple yards past the line. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Mixon on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Changing it up here, Jackson. Trying to set up a screen for Mixon. We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's now 4th down.
Trying for it, it's Achane. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
He only needed an inch, Kate, and it was a good thing because he had to fight for that. That defense put up a game effort, nearly made the play to get themselves off the field.
13.
1st down, here's Lamar. Pressure's there, and the Commanders got him. Working quickly here.
Jackson sack. A loss of 13 yards. It's 2nd down.
Hey, report.
Another try following the sack. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but he sacked 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep... And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Carlton Davis. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders get the game's first points here in the second. It's a T.J. Hawkinson touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Giants lining things up. First and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Getting out to his left. He's running with it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Giants looking down a very long field. Second and 6 coming up here. Now it's Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants will have a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Mixing on the toss here, left side. Into the secondary past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. It's a gain of 29 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
He'll always sign off on it. When that particular call comes in the headset and the running back gets a chance to hear it, a toss is his chance to get outside quickly and let that athleticism shine as he dances through the defense.
A handoff from Mixon, running right. And they're on him right as he gets back to the line. Great recovery after they got gashed on that last play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. That's caught. Devon Achane. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Hey, report!
Running with Achane out of the gun. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal. Scatterboo has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
13.
From the gun, Jackson. And he scores! It's a New York touchdown! The Giants get their first points of this game just before halftime. Tyreek Hill, the touchdown! They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Giants tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
35-yard line.
Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snap a knife, bang, change, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves, that's the new move.
And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Purdy throwing here on first. Connects on the crosser. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Purdy. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. He's got Devontae Smith. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
That's a deep thing. Brings up 3rd and 2.
It's dime defense from the G-men. 3rd down. To the air again. Purdy. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here, although if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Get set. Get set. 118. Watch out.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
2nd and
3. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Get set. Get set. Start.
Purdy setting up that play action. This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
It didn't look like he ever really got a chance to fully get that play started, Kate. Just not enough time for him to work before they were all over him making that stop.
Here's 2nd and 11. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. Up.
From the gun is Purdy. This throw is caught. And that's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. Now in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game. Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Achane. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Play fake. Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 6 coming up here. A give left side. Here's Mixon. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Lamar now from the gun. Flush down out to his left. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 4th down, snap to Jackson. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Outside. Watch out.
Purdy on 1st down. That's caught by A.J. Brown. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Second and 3 now.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. That one connects. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Get set. Up.
Again, it's Brock Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. And that's going to bring up 4th down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Aubrey puts it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown to field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Achan. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Jackson now on 3rd. On the move, headed right. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Offense up to the line fast.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Giants.
1st down, here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. Took off with it again. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, but even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he can get the 1st down.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mika Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Commanders will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
1st down, Purdy to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Works the sideline inside the 35. And he takes this all the way down to the 24-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Kate, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone on the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Outside. 18. Watch out.
Purdy on the play action. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Quarterbacks, well, they're a lot like sharpshooters in the NBA. Sometimes they're just going to miss. You got to shake it off and keep on firing.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Get set. Huh?
Purdy looking to throw. That's caught at the 4. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders have likely locked up the win right there. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Commanders push the lead to 20.
The score, Commanders 27, Giants 7.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Achane. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. He's trying to push the field. He's got it deep downfield. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants drop the lead back to 13. Well, this one not quite over just yet. They've got 3 timeouts at their disposal, but really need to make the unexpected recovery here. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks him, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
On him quick, and they bring it down. So a timeout comes in. Looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning.
At the 44-yard line.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18. Another try following the sack. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning. We've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. On third down, Purdy. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's fourth down now. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout. So the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. For the third time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this is no good from this distance. Issues on the snap will doom you every time. And their lead will remain at 13.
Hey, whether it's a good hold or not, the process is the same for that kicker. He's going to catch some unfair blame on this one, Kate, because it was the snap that just set everything off. Not accurate enough, and that left the holder scrambling to try to get his job done, and none of them, unfortunately, could.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Now here's Lamar. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Giants down by a very unlucky 13. No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Now they send their back in motion right. Throwing now. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Touchdown, New York.
I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Tucker on for the extra point.
For the extra point.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now with almost 2 minutes left, they're lining up for an onside attempt they need to recover. And the Commanders are able to cover the kick. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Get set, get set. 18.
They're going to pass it here. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
You know, kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Handoff headed left to McCaffrey. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Going run again with McCaffrey. Gets to space right side. And he will score. And there was no time left. That should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts him up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Now Purdy leading the offense up to go for 2.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it! And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Try and push it deep downfield. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Oh, he's going to run for it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders. As with that, we sign off from D.C.